So a lot of calls are coming in. Yeah. So now that was how long it took before we went on that no food supply protest. And then yes, when Yahya Bello came in, we negotiated, we wrote to the government what we demanded for. And then we put a 9-point demands. And on these 9-point demands, we are expecting the government to actualize these things. And it is not personal. We did not personalize anything. We were so clear. They feel they needed to complain. We are also complaining as Nigerians, and we are saying, do the rightful. This is what appointed by the president to come into it to find out what is going on and report back. He did that, and then he invited us. We went for a meeting. While the killings were going on, don't forget, 3 governors from the north, the governor of Kano State, the governor of Kebbi State, and then the governor of Zamfara State went to the governor of Oyo State to commiserate with him and also see the people the victims of the attacks and destructions of property. They went there, they discussed, and then they returned. While they were doing that, later on we were made to understand Governor Ehabelo was also in touch of the Southwest governors, as well as Femi Fani-Kayode, and then through Femi Fani-Kayode, he spoke with Sunday Igboho, who everybody knows as someone who has been doing what he has been doing, if you like, either against the Northerners or against the Fulanis, whichever way, it depends on one's understanding of what is going on. So he brought a message. Femi Fani-Kayode was in contact with Governor Ehabelo and other northern governors, governor of Zamfara State, like that, and they were also in contact, and then governor of Oyo State, as the killings and destructions were going on, even before our protest. So by the time we went on that protest, when Yahya Bello came on board, and then since he knew that they were having these issues with Fani-Kayode and others, and then Fani-Kayode is coming into the negotiation table with a message from Sunday Igboho and other leaders, as well as even governor of Oyo State, and then saying, okay, we have agreed there's an issue, we have agreed people were killed, we have agreed properties were destroyed, we have agreed some were injured, we have agreed with everything that happens. But we are saying that please, let us come to discussion. We are all Nigerians, as one Nigerians, what do we do to solve this problem? That was what Femi Fani-Kayode was there to do as a representative of those people that killed our people and destroyed their property and raped our women. He was there at that.
So, let me comment on that. So what has Femi Kayode done for his people? Now I can be saying, you see, when we're saying people, we're trying. I'm trying not to divide or be very direct. So what has Femi Kayode? I like to talk to him. So if you get his contact, send it to me. I like to bring him here. What has he done? He's full of it. What has he done for the people that were killed in Oyo State and raped, all those amputees and other? When has he come in to talk to the Fulani people that were killing them? I didn't see him doing that.
All right. Well, like you said, I think he will be able to speak for himself.
He needs to. I like to talk to him.
Okay, I think he will speak for himself. But what I know is that everybody knew him to be someone that is antagonistic of Northerners, North and Northerners. He has always attacked everything any Northerner, whether Hausa or Fulani or the president or any other person did. He has always attacked North and Northern leaders. That is an open thing, it's not a hidden thing. But then after that meeting, I guess God has come into him. He has realized what we didn't do because we want to divide Nigeria or want to inflict hunger on anybody. He now realized what we did in the best interest of the unity of Nigeria. Otherwise, because he loved his people, he loved the Yoruba race so much, he didn't want anything to happen to any Yoruba man, and he knew that the Yorubas were the one killing our people. So when he came and he realized what we did saved the lives and property of Yorubas living in northern Nigeria, that was when he began to appreciate what we did and also becoming part of it. And now he's singing the song of unity, 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 and one Nigeria. And everybody knows before now, he was not like that. He was against anything that any northerner or any northern leader or any either Fulani or Hausa or whatever tribe that is from the north, he will attack you. He will say so many things. But he has really realized that it is only when there is Nigeria that he'll be able to speak, that he will be able to speak the way he was speaking then. So he has now turned to trying to make peace among Nigerians and to see Nigeria as one nation with one destiny under God. I congratulate him for that. I am happy for him because of that. I thank God for him that he is now realizing that we need this country called Nigeria. You just make an illustration. You have a friend who is from the southern Sudan that is talking to you and telling you that they are eating sand. I am telling Nigerians, for those who think it is easy for Nigeria to be divided, Nigeria is not my mind. Nigeria is not akara. Nigeria is not granite that you put on a tray and then say, okay, you take this one, you take this one, you take this one, I am taking this one. That is not the way it is. For any country to be divided, history has shown us. I have served in the military for over 20 years. I know what it means for anybody to call for a division of a country or break away from a country. It doesn't just happen like that. It took a process, it takes process, it takes a long time, it will consume a lot of lives and property. I don't think any Nigerian wants his life or property to be consumed just because he's asking for a succession. So I am looking at that as almost an impossible thing for it to happen. Thank God, I repeat, you just mentioned it yourself that your friend in Southern Sudan said they are eating sand in Southern Sudan. And look at Southern Sudan today. Before the division of Southern Sudan, people were clamoring, yes, let them go their part, let them go apart. Today, Southern Sudan, after the division, the Northern Sudan is peaceful. It is there, very peaceful. Everything is going well for Northern Sudan. But the Southern Sudan that asked for succession that they left, today, every day is war, killing, hunger, poverty, and everything. And like you mentioned, has happened with so many other countries of the world that try to break away. And you don't just break away like that. When Western and Eastern Germany trying to go their way, their two-way path, we knew what happened. When North Korea and South Korea tried to divide, everybody knew what happened. When India and Pakistan divided, everybody knew what happened. Everybody know what is happening up to today. We have the Tutsis and the Pussies, and you have so many examples you can give across the world. And that was even then, when even there was no, things were not the way they are now. If anybody tried to do that now, it will consume a lot of lives. It will consume a lot of properties. Maybe those people clamoring for the succession and what have you, maybe it will even consume them and consume their properties or their families. At the end of the day, even if it does happen, they may not be there to witness this as it is happening. God forbid bad thing. We don't pray for such bad things. It will never happen in Nigeria. We are saying peace. That was why we didn't want anybody's life. We didn't want anybody to be killed. We didn't want any property destroyed. And that was why we took that part of peace. That was why we took that part of, let me use civil. We look at it as the most civil way of expressing our displeasure instead of destroying or killing our fellow brothers from the other part of Nigeria. That was what we did. So I go back to the Hayabelo negotiation and then the issue of Femi Fani-Kayode. All after that, we presented our position, and then we made Governor Hayabelo to understand why we did what we did. He appreciated the fact that, okay, and he begged that, please, can you call off this? Please do this to me. The president has asked me to ask you to please call off. If truly you are law-abiding, if truly you said you listen to elders as they speak to you, we in the North, once an elder says stop, you stop. We respect constitutional authority. We respect elders. We don't disrespect our elders. We listen to them. Anytime they ask us to stop something, even we want to do it, we stop it. So he said to us, if truly you respect constitutional authority, if truly you respect and listen to your elders, consider me as an elder. I'm a governor. In my own state, I'm a father to everybody. So here I'm also like a father to you, even though there are those that are older than me in age, but by virtue of my office and authority that I hold, I am a father in this place. And our own father, that the president is the one asking me to come and ask you people to declare this your no food supply strike off from this moment so that things will normalize in the country, and we will listen to those your demands and we'll do a follow-up so that whatever is you are asking for as long as it's not against the constitutionality of Nigeria, we will make sure that you were given. So that was why we agreed. And the Yahya Bello led us to the presidential villa, where we went and met, hold our meeting in the presidential villa. We met with the chief of staff to the president, and then about 7 senior special assistants and senior special advisors to the president. And we discussed this issue, and it was agreed that we are calling off those strikes based on our demands, that the demands will be reached. And these demands, I want you to know, it is not anything that we are doing because we are trying to infringe anything bad on anybody. No, we are simply saying people's lives have been killed, properties have been destroyed.
Everybody's life, it don't matter tribe. Let's put the tribe aside. Every Nigerian has been affected. We're going through trauma, a lot of trauma right now. Every tribe is going through a lot of trauma, all because of one minority tribe. Fulani, herdsmen, bandit, like call a spade. We have to, we can, when we say the truth, then solutions start coming. You have to recognize that you have a problem for the solution to come. So every tribe, not just the Hausas, every tribe has gone through trauma. The Southeast has gone through trauma. The South Side has gone through trauma. The Hausas has gone through trauma. The Edo State has gone through a lot of traumas. The Delta, or however they call them, has gone through a lot of trauma. For people with oil to be poor like that, that's absurd. And I know you have the power to put this video in President Muhammadu Buhari's table. Let me tell you, let me suggest a few things to him. If we start sitting down and negotiating, the ego has to go. For any leader, I am a leader at my job. If you got ego will kill you first. The ego has to go. We have to go on the quarter system. You can't line all Fulanis up as top officials in a country and you want people not to be annoyed. I don't see Oriahi there in army staff. I don't see Osagede there in any of the top rank officers. I don't see, I might see a few Igbo or a few Yoruba there. I don't see any of these people. So you think we see all this and just, swallow it? No, he needs to start. If he wants one Nigeria or whatever it is, I'm not here to say whether it's going to be one Nigeria or let it be divided. That's not my thing. My thing is humanity. So if President, take this video, put it in the president's table, and I know you have the power to do that. So let him be doing quarter system when it comes to hiring top officials. Quarter system is every tribe has to be in position. Let him negotiate with people who are agitated. Don't ignore them. Command your own person. Don't send nobody. That's what presidents do. Don't you see Biden and Trump? They don't send anybody, they speak. When we start acting like that, everybody, all African people, they want to be America. But you don't want to act as American president, American governors or American governance. You don't want to treat your citizens the way America treat their citizens. Everybody wants to act like America do, but nobody wants to act, do the right thing. I'll tell you right now, if there's a company in America that is all white hired, labor office will be in that company to investigate them. Because there's something called quota system. You must have one Spanish, one black, one, they don't even care what position you put them. If you have all white, let's say it's a government job, you have all white people there, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. There have to be black people, they have to be Spanish, they have to be Asians, they have to be mixed. They have to be mixed for you to know that you are in regulation. But you cannot have top officials, all Fulani people. Then you want people not to be angry. Me, I'm a mother. I want to say the truth. I'm not, I'm not scared. I don't believe in insults. I believe in hiding the name.
I understand.
I said the most uncomfortable thing that people are not comfortable with. But I said the truth. That's why I love Trump at times. Trump says the most uncomfortable things that people are not comfortable with. But Trump is speaking almost every white person's mind. Exactly. I'm speaking almost every Nigerian mind. Because I know people will not go there. But I go where people don't go. But, and we that go where people don't go, we are the one that love those people the most. Because you know what? You might be doing things that you don't even know. People see you more than you see yourself. So all this agitation, Odudua, Biafra, all of them, if somebody calls them to the table and spread the shit equally and not being biased, you will see how Nigeria will turn out to. But as long as we are full of tribalism in our heart, history, we are carrying body all over our chest. Oh, they killed my forefather. They killed my people. They slaughtered my people last year. 100 years ago, they killed everybody. So I'm going to be angry at them. If they come and look for a job, I won't give them. Oh, okay, Igbo guy is in position. I'm only going to hire all Igbos. We need to stop. We need to stop. If we don't stop, we are the only one that can change it. I'll tell you right now, UK is not coming to change anything for Nigeria. America is not coming to change your game because they don't care. They have their own things to deal with. In short, UK want the country to be chaotic so they can start sipping our money, sipping our oil. That's what UK wants. If you don't get it straight. Get it quick. Nobody will come and do your thing for you. You're the only thing. President Muhammadu Buhari, this video I know is going there. So many are there. It's okay. I like to say the truth. So nobody will do it for you. If you think UK will come and help you in Nigeria, no. They want that chaos to be there so they can keep dragging our resources. Get over. You're like, what is wrong with black people? Why don't we know how to treat one another? You think everybody in America, everybody don't see what's going on in Nigeria, the killings? You must be out of your mind. I want you to slaughter yourself and let the population reduce. Are you nuts? One killing in America is too much. So shame on us that cannot handle our business, that one killing should be too much in Nigeria for President Muhammadu Buhari to cease fire. It's his job to cease fire because he is the commander-in-chief. I don't care how anybody wants to see it. I don't care how anybody wants to see it. Say the truth. Whether it's your child or it's your mother, say the truth. Tell President Muhammadu Buhari the truth. And you will see that country will flourish. So long as you are dwelling in tribalism, in emotions, in race, in every season we want to dwell on, the country will never move forward. I don't care how he sees it. Ego, that ego has to fly. All those egos that will fly around in Nigeria. Ego, hey, I better pass you, I'll be your mate. All those things got to go. See, people, take your position and do well with your position. Don't take a position and say, yes, I'm in position, you're all under me. No, when you take your position and say, guys, I'm here to serve you. What do we need? Let's talk. No, you have to, I'm your father. I'm your, see, Kogi, Yaya Bello say he's, whose father? Whose father is he? What's he doing for Kogi people? The other for Mika Yode, people are being killed in Ibadan and all that. You are running to Kogi to go and settle things. All these people, what is wrong with them? Look at the other Tinubu, wanted to fall in Arowa meeting. How many times have Arowa people come meet with you? Nonsense people. They're just too much. The ones you think that have head, they don't use their brain, they don't use their head. You cannot sit down with a government and tell them truth so we can move forward. Nigeria has not moved forward for 60 years.
Well,
go ahead.
Let me come in here.
Go ahead.
I think Even though I didn't want to,
Dr. Ali, you know what I get heated now. Dr.
I know.
Go ahead, Dr. Ali. Oh, Lord.
Well, even though I didn't want to speak, I don't want to speak for the government.
We are relying on all of you that are well educated and youth to make this right. You should, because I know you are bold. The only person that I speak to in the north and in the government, you know, is
I'm bold, yes.
Because
right,
I know
I'm bold.
You have to speak.
Well, so far so good. This
because they don't like the truth in that country.
So this is what actually happened, Angela, and then we've gotten to where we've gotten to. Then we call off the no food supply protest, and then, like I said, we met in the presidential villa, and it was agreed. And then we now came out, and the next thing is what we are trying to do is to work out the modalities on how there would be peace between traders. Northern traders, everybody that moved from the north to other parts of Nigeria in the name of trading, we're trying to see how there can be understanding and peace and peaceful coexistence among Nigerians, most especially those within the axis where our people move from north to the other part of Nigeria. That we are already working on. Because as I speak to you, I'm trying to be mild in speaking so that it will not aggravate the situation. But as I speak to you, every day we receive report of either killing or destruction of properties of Northerners moving to other parts of Nigeria. I said every day. And this things comes with videos and pictures as they are happening. So, but because we are trying to solve a problem, not to create a problem. That is why some of these things we are being silent about. We don't just talk about them because it is not going to help the peace process that we are trying to build. And we want to see a peace process. We want to see a peaceful coexistence. Otherwise, if I will begin to send you videos, believe me, videos and pictures, I can send these things to you every day from different parts of the south, southeast, and southwest of Nigeria, of Northerners that are moving, that will have one problem or the other among the road. You will not believe that, let's say, for example, if a Southerner, a Easterner is moving from the other part of the country to the north, immediately he crosses the Jebba border, nobody asks him for a dime to get to where his destination is. But if you are moving from the north to the other part of Nigeria, immediately you cross Jebba border and enter the other part of the country. The first thing is, as you are moving, a group of youth from nowhere will just stop you on the road and say, okay, if you are carrying, let's say, cows, they will tell you that you have to pay for the road you are flying. You even have to pay for the radio you are listening in your own car, that they will tell you this is their fatherland. So you have to pay for the radio you are listening to their fatherland, or you have to pay a certain amount of money for the vehicle you are moving in your own in their own state. This is what is going on with our people. So there are things that we don't mention. We are not mentioning these things because it will not help the peace process that we are trying to go through. We are trying to bring. So these are the silent parts. There are so many other things, like I said, and if they refuse to, either they get beaten up, or those properties get looted, or the vehicles get burned, or they even lose their lives. These are daily happenings, Angela, as I speak to you. It is happening every day against the Northerners. But like I said, I didn't want to mention this even here on this program, because I am leading a team that is trying to make peace. I am not leading a team that tries to create violence. So there are things that you don't mention publicly like that, just for the purpose of peace. If you mention somebody somewhere, listen, he tells somebody, somebody tells somebody, somebody tells somebody, before you know what is happening, tension will start growing and things that we don't want will begin to happen. This is part of it. But then, like I said, there's a peace process that we are undertaking. We've mapped out some strategies on how to achieve peace. We've just, last week, we were with the Inspector General of Police in a meeting, and then we discussed with him and we let him know This is part of our problem, and this is a part of the demands that we put on. Part of the demands is, first, those people that killed our people must be fished out. Let them be fished out. Let them be punished according to the law. We are not asking for too much. Fish them out. Let people see that these are the perpetrators of this act, and then let them face the law, and let the law take its course of them. That will send a signal that to those that will want to do it again, to know that if you do bad, you will be arrested and you will be prosecuted. That is one. Number two, we also look at it as, okay, if that is going to bring problem, then let there be regional markets where our people that are living in the south, southwest, and southeast can continue to live. The other part, Nigerians that are living in the north, can continue to live and cohabit, no problem. But the movement of food and services in a mass that in most cases get destroyed, we say create a regional market. Those regional markets will be sited at the border town between the north and the south, north and the east, north and the southwest. If this, as we are moving our goods and services, we drop them at that border town of where the regional market is sited. As other Nigerians are moving their goods and services, they drop at that border town where those where the regional market is sited. We exchange. You buy, we buy. We move back. You move back with those things. So nobody destroys. If you are destroying, it means you will be destroying your brothers or sisters' property because they have bought from the northerners and they are moving back. And we are buying. We are moving in. So we thought that is another way to solve a problem. Also, infiltration of arms and ammunition that are being moved from other parts of Nigeria to northern Nigeria, where these Fulanis, so-called Fulanis, get these arms and begin to perpetrate this mayhem. We are saying do what do you call it? Toll gates. We said create a toll gate with all the necessary, the modern scanners and equipment that will scan every vehicle and anybody. Yes, we are saying create cameras everywhere. That is it. So those cameras will fish out the slightest and the smallest item that is not good, can be fished out, and those people can be arrested. We are saying do this toll gate because it will interest you to know. Some of these things I said I don't want to mention for some reasons, but you are pushing me to the level of mentioning them. You see, it will interest you to know that most of these Fulanis, if they were arrested, if you ask them where they, if after being pressed, when they mention the people that gave them this arms, it will interest you to know that there are Igbos. It is the Igbos that are supplying these things to them. How? It will interest you to know. When they arrest them, I'm telling you this, when they arrest them, they are pressed. When the securities agencies trace back to where they got the weapons, you discover that they are arresting people that are not northerners and they are not Fulanis. These are some of the things that you don't just mention because it is not going to help the nation. Those are silent operations. But this is what is truly going on. So, and again, that is for the Fulanis. And as well as the Fulanis also are concerned, there are the good Fulanis, there are also the bad Fulanis. It will interest you to know that 70% of the Fulanis that are perpetrating this mayhem are not Nigerian Fulanis.
That's why they need,
Fulanis
that's why
invited
to get out. You can't come to our country and
that is it.